Okay, so now we're going to do an album cover. So as an album cover, it has to be square because, a CD or something or an LP has to fit in there. So we're going to make it a CD album cover. So we're going to go and make it square. So we're going to make it 6 inches by 6 inches, right? So we're going to go on photopea.com. You're going to go file new, and with the name of the project here on the name of the project, we'll put your last name dash first name dash album cover dash cover, and then because we're working in inches, we're not working in pixels. We're going to change the pixels. Here's percentages, millimeters to inches, and we want it to be 6 inches. Type in 6 inches, 6 by 6 inches. It has to be square, 6 by 6. And the resolution of the image dots per inch is going to be 300 dots per inch, and we'll leave the background as white and create. Now we have a 6 inch by 6 inch 300 dots per inch resolution image here. Now you have to have a background. That's necessary. You have to have a background. You have to have an artist, a person, and you have to have an effect, special effect like fire, lightning, lasers, or something else. You can have anything you want, an effect. You have to have album title, the title of the album, and you have to have the artist name. And that's it. So let's start out with the artist. I'll type in Helen Mirren. She's a movie star. I'll pick her as my subject. She's not a singer. She's just a movie star. And so let me see if I can find. So the reason, why did you pick her? The reason I picked her is because I don't know if you guys remember, we did the black lady with the black hair. She had dark hair and dark face, and she had a white background. Well, I saw a picture of her. Oh, and I've also forgot. This is another thing that you have to have all images. All images have to be at least 1,000 pixels. Because if I mouse over it and let's say I click on this image here, and it says, okay, this is 1,000 pixels. But this one is 4,000 pixels. Some of them are pretty high. But to make sure that you get all the images are high resolution, there are at least 1,000 pixels. Click on Tools, go to Size, and click on Large. And now all the images here that you see here, these, by the way, these are thumbnails. The reason they call them thumbnails is because they're the size of your thumb, and that's too small. These are tiny. Do not copy these. You got to click on them to get the high. I'll show you where. Let me see. I was looking for a black and white, not a black and white, but a black background. Let's see this one. This one, and see here, you can read the pixels at 1,638 by 2,000. That's at least 1,000 pixels. And the reason I picked this one is because she has light hair, light skin, and light clothes, and the background is very simple. It's black. So I'm going to right click on it and save the image. And okay, save it to my pictures folder. And then I need a background. So I'm going to go with landscape. Let me see if I can find a nice, beautiful landscape to put her behind. So let me see if I can find something that I like. So it can be anything. The background can actually be anything you want. It could be like a wood texture. It could be like a concrete texture. It could be a metal texture. It can be anything that you want. So for a background. So we're going to replace the background. Oh, I like this one. I'm going to save this one. So it's also 1,000 pixels. Make sure it's 1,000 pixels. If it's not, change the setting. Save image as, and I'll save it here. And then I need a special effect. Let's see, special effect. See what happens. Remember when we were doing lightning fire, lightning. It's an interesting one. I'll save this one. Save this one. Okay, so I have my elements. So I'm going to bring in my elements. So I'm going to go File, Open in Place. So it puts it on top of this image. And I have my my lady, and she filled. It's got. I can make her even bigger if I want. So let's do that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see the whole thing. I'm going to hold the Shift key and make her a little bigger. I didn't want to see her waist. You got a little bit of wrinkles on her waist. I didn't want to see that, so I'm going to make her a little bigger. There we go. I like it there. Hit enter. Okay, I'm going to bring in my landscape. So I'm going to be open in place. And let's see. Ooh, that's my landscape right there. Now it doesn't fill the whole thing. So hold the Shift and click and drag to make it big. Make sure it fills in the entire album cover. There you go. We don't want to have some white spaces. Okay, there you go. Now you can also move it. See which angle works better. I like that. You can also drag it behind her. That's me. And this background white thing, we don't need it for anything. Just click on it. Click on the trash can. It goes away. All right. Now, what else do we need? We need a special effect. File, Open in Place. And where is it? This thing. Let's see what it looks like. Let's move it up to the top so we can see what it is. And I'm going to scale it, edit. Where is it? I hit select it or what? Edit. No. No, it's under image, transform. No, what the heck? I need to rasterize it. So you see those little squares on here? These little squares? It won't let me do a lot of stuff on it because it's got these little squares. So you're going to right click on the image, on the layer, and rasterize it. And then the square disappears. Click on that layer, right click, rasterize. Click on the layer, right click, rasterize. Okay, so now let me try it now. Edit, File, Image, Transform. Huh. Transform. There's no scale. Where's the scale? It disappeared. Disappeared from me. That's interesting. Okay. Let me paste it again. So I'm going to delete it. Control V to paste. Oops, wrong one. Let's go File, Open in Place. For some reason, my scale disappeared. And then there it is. See, and so I'm going to hit the Shift, scale it, hit Enter. Okay, right there for now. And I'll right click and rasterize it. And now we want to remember what we did with the black lady. We wanted to create a mask. So I'm going to duplicate this layer, and then we're going to go to Image, Adjustment, Desaturate. Image Adjustment, Desaturate. I think I'm not scrolling far. down enough. That's what it is. I'm not scrolling down enough. All right, I'm going to zoom in, Control plus, hold the space bar, and Controls plus, and I want to make the hair white and the background black. So I'm going to go to Image Adjustment Levels, Image Adjustment Levels, and increase the black. There we go. Increase the white. Increase the black. Increase the white. Increase the black. Increase the white. There. So there, I managed to get that to be black, and this is white now, but I need to paint everything on the inside, or I need to paint it white. So I'm going to take my brush, click on my brush, hard brush, and then make sure you swap these colors to white and paint white. You can zoom out a little bit. Now, do not get close to the edges of the, don't touch this part of the hair. Don't touch it. That's the whole trick, is that the image is we're using this photo as a selection tool, but we want the inside, because whatever's inside, whatever's black inside is going to be a hole. Now this is a loop, because if I look at it, there's a loop right there. Just leave it. But behind her ear right here, there's more hair behind her hair, behind his area right here. There's more hair. So I need to paint that white, because it's not a hole. You can't see to the back of her head. So that's like that. And these are loops, so leave those alone. And if you don't know, just take the eye on and off, and you can see that they're loops. Oh, maybe this, yeah, I can leave it there, like that. Okay, and paint everything in the inside black. Color here, cleavage, her hand. We got our nails that's showing up over there. That's not good. Oh, we have a nail. Okay, we have a problem with her nail. So here's how we fix the nail. Because we want to get close, but we don't want to. We want to get too close and damage the. Remember, the whole trick is that edge, right? So there's a black lollipop here. There's a black lollipop called Dodge. Click on the Dodge tool. Get a soft brush, fuzzy one. Get soft, and rub it. Set the range of the Dodge tool to light highlights, and this Dodge would lighten things up. See, boom, lighten. Let's look at the other side. So if you want to lighten something, use the Dodge tool and set it to highlight. We want to lighten this nail, and you see how I'm actually touching the black, but the black does not change, does not light, only gray. So whatever's gray will turn white, but whatever's black stays black, and whatever's white, it stays white. Only gray is lightened, like that. Okay, boom, there. Now, I think there's a sofa behind. There's a sofa behind here. I can see it. There it is. There's the sofa. So you can do the same thing. Hold down on the Dodge tool, and then the burn looks like a fist. Click on the burn and change the range from burn to shadow. Shadow. You want the burn to be shadow and the highlight to be highlights. So whatever I touch on the dark side gets darker. You see that? It gets darker. So what's the purpose of a burn? It's burning it. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. There you go. There's a sofa back there. Okay, there. So we did everything. So now, I think I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so now we're going to, I think I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to fill this in. Like that, like this. and then select